Every Friday, they pretend to be waiters, sneak into the millionaire's villa to steal things. But this time, they accidentally overheard the millionaire saying he and his wife were going on a business trip and might not be home for the next few days. After hearing this, they no longer felt like stealing right away. Instead of taking the risk now, they decided to wait until the millionaire left, so they could search the whole place properly. While no one was paying attention, the boy quickly pulled out a device, and soon detected that the villa only had one camera at the entrance. There were no other cameras inside the house. This was absolutely fantastic news. To make sure their plan would work, after the banquet ended, they pretended to leave with the others, but secretly slipped into the guest room storage area, and slept there until the next morning. Soon after, Mary looked through the window, and saw the millionaire and his wife driving away. The two of them were overjoyed. They could hardly believe this mansion would be theirs for the next few days. Thinking of this, they jumped up in excitement. They enjoyed everything here without restraint. The rich life really was addictive. But just as they were about to start stealing, Jack suddenly got a message from another partner, who said he found $1 million in another mansion, and urgently needed Jack to help move it. After hearing this, Jack quickly said goodbye to Mary, and promised to come back after they cleared out that mansion. Afterward, Mary lay on the millionaire's bed, planning to take a short break, but just then, a sudden flash of headlights made her feel something was wrong. She quickly got up, and when she saw the homeowner had come back early, she hurried to fix the bedsheets, and hid herself in a concealed corner. Soon the homeowner entered the room, but the person with him wasn't his wife. It was a business partner. Mary trembled behind the couch, holding her breath without making a sound. But what happened next would drag her into a much deeper conspiracy. The millionaire handed the man a glass of red wine, but after he took a sip, the millionaire's face changed.
That is an hour of my time, and I gave you 5.
The man stammered, trying to explain, but his vision started to blur. His limbs went numb. He collapsed onto the couch, still conscious but unable to move. The millionaire peeled off a thin film from the wine glass. It was a new contact paralysis patch he developed. It worked by direct contact with the skin. After dragging the body into the elevator, Mary got up and prepared to flee, but accidentally spilled the wine glass. She first called Jack. No answer. Then quickly dialed the police. At this time, the millionaire returned to the hall, and noticed the spilled wine on the floor. Alarmed, he immediately used his phone to lock all exits in the villa, and blocked all network signals. Unaware, Mary was still trying to call the police, but of course the call wouldn't go through. Then she tried to escape, but unexpectedly,
Who are you? You have illegally entered my home. The entire house is on lockdown. There is no way out.
she hid behind the couch, holding her breath, not making a sound, but the homeowner had already come back with a shotgun. She was about to be found. Luckily, at the last second, clever Mary grabbed a nearby ornament, and threw it hard in the opposite direction. Seeing her chance, Mary stood up quickly, and ran upstairs, then went to the first floor, trying to open the main door and escape. But no matter how hard she tried, it was useless. Mary started to panic, so she picked up a chair, trying to smash the glass and get out. After one failed attempt, she lifted the chair again. When the millionaire spotted her, she quickly turned around and ran back to the room. But to her despair, all the doors in the living room and kitchen were locked shut, completely sealed. The millionaire knew she couldn't escape, so he played some music. He enjoyed this game of cat and mouse, and planned to chase her after a little run. Meanwhile, Mary stumbled into the garage, found the car keys, and was about to leave. But the millionaire was already there. She quickly hid under the car, and waited until he passed, then crawled out. But the millionaire heard something. Mary rushed to open the elevator, but when she turned around, she was startled. The man tied up inside was the same one who had been drugged with red wine. Just then, the millionaire arrived, but he didn't see anyone, so he turned and left. As the elevator doors were about to close, Mary peeked out, and pressed a floor button. The elevator began to descend rapidly, and stopped at an unknown floor. When the doors opened, a secret laboratory appeared before her eyes. By observing, she learned that the millionaire was using live humans for extreme cellular growth experiments. The test subjects were deformed but still conscious, horrifying to witness. Meanwhile, the millionaire received an alert, and rushed down. Luckily, the elevator hadn't closed yet, but the man's body blocked the button. Mary couldn't reach it, so she used all her strength, and pushed the man out of the elevator, finally hitting the button. As she ran outside in panic, she saw a car pull up, and a woman stepped out. Mary thought help had finally arrived. She rushed to tell the woman to leave immediately, saying a psycho killer was inside, but she didn't know the woman was the millionaire's wife. Before Mary could react, the woman pulled a gun from her purse and aimed it at her. Just like that, Mary was dragged back into the house. The injured millionaire also walked out. Mary begged them to let her go, promising she wouldn't say a word, but the millionaire didn't react at all. At the same time, Jack had returned. He found Mary in the basement. Just as they were about to escape, Jack aimed his gun at her. It turned out, Jack had made a deal with the millionaire. Mary's phone had video evidence, so if Jack killed her and got the phone, he would receive $10 million. At that moment the millionaire arrived. He forced Mary to hand over the phone, but suddenly, Mary escaped in the chaos, and the useless Jack was shot dead by the millionaire. Hearing her partner killed, Mary bravely faced the millionaire, handed over her phone, and begged for her life. The millionaire had just grabbed the phone, but the next second, he felt dizzy, because Mary had stuck a drug patch to the back of the phone. She pushed the millionaire into the lab, locked the door, and with her strong will to survive, finally escaped.